Welcome to the Hungarian Grand Prix. As you can see, the footage started from on the line for us, and Lewis gets away quickly. It is now round 10 of the championship, and we're going to make a move on Lewis into turn 1 here to take the lead of the Grand Prix. A little bit of a tap there as we go through, but all good, all said and done. Into turn 1, defend into turn 2, and end up holding the position for quite a while. Actually, we just pushed Lewis wide here. It was until lap 4 we didn't really see another overtaking chance, which is when I accidentally left it in lean, accidentally upped my brake bias instead of my fuel, which meant that he got a ridiculous run going into turn 1. That speed difference between lean and rich is ridiculous, and as you can see, he tries to hang around the outside. We just give him a little bit of a squeeze. To be honest, I wasn't really trying to squeeze him, I was full lock. And then I think it was lap 13, the rain eased off. I thought I could take the wets to the end of the wet stint. Lewis, as you can see on the inters, has pitted and caught up again. So he's all over the back of me at the moment into turn 2. As you can see here, we're just struggling for grip. He's trying to go around the outside. We're full lock. We just can't go anywhere at this point. Through turn 4, he may be eyeing up a move into turn 5, but doesn't quite get the run that he needs to get a move done up into turn 4. Into turn 4 now. And you just see here, Lewis manages to get a great run going around the outside. And we're full lock here, and the back end starts to slide, so we try to correct it. We end up clipping Lewis, who ends up getting spun sideways, and one ends up hitting him as well, which puts Frisky into the lead of the Grand Prix. Lewis again up the inside. This time, he gets past. We're all over the place at this stage. We just can't control the car. It was probably a really bad decision, actually, to stay out on the wets at this point. And then we get a little touch from Juan coming through. I believe this is turn 9, and it just sends us into the wall, which means of course we have to pit now because we have no front wing. So you know, it didn't work out as well as I'd like to, the strategy of hanging it out on the wet tyres, but there we go. As you can see now, we'll pit, and we'll speed this up a little bit. And at this point I wanted to put on the intermediate tyres, but the game wouldn't let me, so we're actually onto the medium tyres, which is again probably not the best tyre for these conditions. It is still raining out on track, so we get a front wing change. We're on now slick tyres in the rain, and as we come into turn 1, you can see here, just
no fuck pitting.
I feel like we've got the bite on the tyres at this point, but maybe not quite as optimal as it could be. And as you can see now, one will close into turn 2. So he's going to try to go around the outside. We're trying to brake, and then he just turns in on us. Then we try to correct the car and end up spinning him. So he's in the wall, and we're basically stopped on track at that point. Nothing we could do in that situation. And then we just hang it out on the mediums until the end of the race. Managed to pick up P9, which ended up being a 30-second time penalty here, so we got removed from the points. But yeah, not a good race, and we did get a race ban in fact for that for Italy. So the next track you'll see us at is China for the finale of season 8. So we'll be back then with highlights of that one. Interesting race actually, that one. So make sure you give that one a watch. But yeah, not a very good race for our point of view at Hungary. So we'll see you in China.